Well, why is it I always film when it's an in-between day and I didn't wash my hair? So I just put dry shampoo and baby powder. Well, good thing for today's look, I have the headband going on. Even though the outfit's much more 70s, that's not the look we're going for today. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing something different again. Now, I know I said in my last video that I would either do like a vintage vamp makeup look, which is like the roaring 20s flapper girl kind of look, or an anti-Valentine's Day look, because I just have never liked Valentine's Day. I think it's just a stupid holiday, but what are you gonna do? So I'm actually going to be doing something different. I'm actually going to be doing a 60s Twiggy inspired makeup look. So those of you who do not pay attention in the fashion world and do not know your model history, Twiggy was the first teenage supermodel. So she was a model during the time when it was like the mod style going on. On Carnaby Street, she had chopped her hair really short, did the pixie look. She's the one that epitomized the look with the fake, drawing the fake lashes on the bottom lash to make her eyes look bigger. Trust me, if you Google Twiggy, you're gonna get so many pictures. And if you don't know her supermodel days, she was one of the early judges from America's Next Top Model. So if you're a top model fanatic like myself, you'd know her then. So I'm actually going to be doing her makeup look today, or just something inspired by it, just kind of playing, getting some color. If you want to know how I'm going to do a 60s mod, like Twiggy makeup look, then just keep on watching. So off camera, I did prep with my Origins Pore Perfecting Primer, and I used my Clinique BB cream just to give a little tint going on here, so my skin hopefully is nice and evened out. So what I'm going to start with is the Lancome Beviant Tint. Again, didn't practice. My Rosetta Stone is taking me some time to get the French going on in there. So this is basically one of the tinted moisturizers from Lancome. I got this one during inventory, which in retail inventory is when you go through the store at the end of the year. Well, end of the fiscal year, beginning of the new year regularly, and you just go through all the testers, things like that. So this is a free tester I got because I wanted to try it. And this one is going to be in the shade Porcelain because I am still Casper the Friendly Ghost, even with a tinted moisturizer. So this just kind of gives more of a natural, like, BB cream kind of look. So you're still going to see my real skin underneath it, but we're just going to help even everything out. And I'm going to go in with my IT Cosmetics buffer brush and just going in circular motions and blending all of that out. Now the thing is, from what I've heard with this BB cream, it's not the best for oily skin. Who would have thought? Just because it gives more of a hydrated, dewy look, which I'm not against the hydrated, dewy look. I think if you use the right products, it will be just fine on your skin. As long as you keep a good skincare routine, it shouldn't clog your pores. I find going in with a mattifying powder, if you're oily like myself and you're going to use this, I think it really balances it out. So again, a free one from inventory. This one's a Clinique Almost Powder, which will have SPF. This one has SPF 15, though we did bump it up to 18. Not a shameless plug. Trust me, they're still not paying me. I got this out of the garbage, as I call it. So this one is a lightweight natural matte powder. So because this is going to be more of a hydrating look, I'm going to go in with this later on, but still, I just want to conceal some areas. So I will go in with my First Aid Beauty Avocado Concealer. I do like this one because it has more of that doe foot wand applicator. So I'm just kind of going to brighten up some of the areas and do a little touch up. And I'm just going in with my foundation brush and tapping that in. Okay, so now that everything's brightened, thankfully, I look alive, I look energized. So I'm now gonna go in with that Clinique Almost Powder. And I'm just gonna take like a big regular like fluffy brush. This one's like the Complex Culture Prep. Technically this is the bronzing brush, but I like it more for a foundation powder brush. So I'm just gonna dab in there. Because even though I've done the BB cream concealer, I still kind of want the skin to look a little bit more natural. So this powder will help take away any shine, or just any mattifying powder. It's just going to help eliminate that extra shine in the BB cream. All right, now that the face is set and evened out, I'm going to warm up the face. Twiggy doesn't really contour for any of her photos. She keeps it mostly natural. It's just like a little bronzer. So I am going to go in with these Lancome Star Bronzer, which is the natural one. And this one I did buy in like the free gift, so I was excited for this one. And I'm just going to tap a little bit in there. Thankfully it has a nice little mirror. And I'm just going to use, and I'm using my Tarte Sugar Rush bronzing brush. And I'm just going a little bit in the hollows of the cheeks because I don't want like an overwhelming amount of warmth. And she has a very defined forehead with her bronzer, so I'm just tapping it in here. Instead of normally like emphasizing the circular, I'm gonna just tap in here because she has more of an emphasized forehead. Now that we are all warmed and as sun-kissed as someone as fair as me is gonna get, next I'm gonna go in with my Rodial brush, which is that like little peachy kind of brush. I'm just gonna do it on the apples of my cheeks. I feel like the 60s has a lot of like the big blushes, kind of like the 80s, but a little bit more like pastel kinds of color, where the 80s is just like bam, in your face neon. Now I know it kind of looks terrifying right now. Blush always looks terrifying at first, so I am going to blend that out with my foundation brush later. Right now I just want to get all the color in there, just to kind of emphasize my rosy cheeks, actually my peachy cheeks. I am just going to go back in with my foundation brush and I'm just going to veil over it because I don't want it to be too intense, even though the 60s is all about like pops of color. Twiggy doesn't have like intense makeup. The most intense makeup she actually does is with her eyes, which this is going to be interesting to see if I can pull that off because it's a lot of eyeliner, and eyeliner has just not always been my friend. It just has not. So the next product I'm actually really excited about because at Clinique we did celebrate the Chinese New Year and we got new like Asian inspired products, and because the Chinese New Year is the year of the rat this year, I bought the little like Clinique highlighter, which has like a little rat on it. It's a cute little, well, it's a rat, but it looks like a cute little mouse. Someone thought it was a koala bear. And I've had it since like December and I've just hadn't used it because it's so cute and I don't want to touch it. So now I'm like, oh God, I don't want to touch it. It's just so cute. But I just need to get it over with. It's like that first, it's like, I don't want to touch it, but oh God. Okay, it's done. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see how that. It feels really nice actually, because at Clinique we only ever had like the chubby stick highlight. Okay, that's not bad. That's gonna give a nice little like sheen in there. I know it's like really hard to see like any shimmer and highlight with my like ring light in here, but if you can just see that, like, I'm not flicking you off, if you can just see that like sheen in there, I think this will be a nice little like natural highlight. So now that I've like messed with it, I'm gonna have to use it, and I'm going in with my Tarte highlighter brush, the Tarte Sugar Rush. And I'm just gonna dab in there now that it's done. I'm just gonna emphasize a little. Ooh, okay, I like that. I like that though. I am really excited. Estee Lauder came out with new highlighters and I really want to get their pink one. It's like a pretty rose gold. And I don't want to go too crazy because her look is not actually like that crazy. Oh wow, okay, that really helps like with the Cupid's bow. Okay, I gotta stop or else I'm gonna keep going and I can't keep going. All right, so I'm just gonna clean up my brows a little bit and I'm gonna go in with my Glam Bro from Rodial. So this one's like the thinner one. So there's nothing really exciting about filling in the brows. She has kind of defined brows like I do. They're just a little bit skinnier since I've got like that full brow. So I'm just gonna clean them up and fill that in. And I'm just gonna clean this up because I don't want to go too brow heavy. All right, guys, so I did bring the camera in a lot closer because her eye look, it's a lot more intricate than I'm kind of used to doing. So I wanted you to get like an up close feel for that. So sorry if you're looking at all my pores and like what's going on with my smile lines, but all right, now that I've got all that done, so we are gonna go start with the eye look. I did already prime my eyes off camera with my Morphe eyeshadow primer. And in most videos or like photos I see of like Twiggy back in the day, her eyes are usually like a very neutral kind of color, and any, like it's like whites or creams, more focusing on the lashes and the eyeliner. But there are some photos I've seen with her in like blues and lilacs. So I am gonna go a little bit more on the blue side. I'm feeling kind of the blue. So I am going to go in with my Nomad Berlin Underground palette because it does have like two of those like blue shades. And I'm mostly going to be using that first shade there, the Kurzenberg, but I'm probably going to use a little bit of that NDW, but this one's going to be like the overall blue shade. I'm going to go in with my Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush. This is the JH30, and I'm just going to dip it into that light blue shade. And I'm just going to like pat it all over the eyelid. Because basically in the 60s, like it goes all the way to the brow. And I'm trying to be careful of how much color I'm adding in here. This will be a very intense eye makeup look. And I'm just literally following the natural eye area, just keeping it from the eyelash to the end. I don't want to go past the end of my brow, and I'm just blending it up into there. You know what they say about blending, blend until it hurts. And I'm just adding a little bit of that NDW. I just want to add a little on the lid just to kind of help, just on the regular lid, just to kind of help make it pop. And I'm going in with the same brush, the same Morphe brush as before, just because it's all blending into the same area. If I ever did this makeup look at work, people would be like, Veronica, are you okay? Like, is everything okay at home? This is way too much color for you. I'm like, it's fine, I'm just experimenting. So I thought I was actually gonna add like one of my Stila paint shadows to kind of make it pop a little bit more, but you know, I'm kind of liking the eyeshadow, just what I did as is. Like, this is definitely bright and out there. Like, let me tell you, it's out there for me. So I don't think I'd ever wear this much color like this at work on a regular basis, but maybe just for fun, we shall see. The next thing I'm gonna do, this is where I'm gonna try not to mess it up. Go to watch the language, Veronica. YouTube will get you for that. So I'm gonna go and do a cut crease of the eyeliner you see all the time in the 60s here. And normally I go in with the liquid eyeliner, but I did get this Stila Smudge Pot eyeliner in black. And I am gonna use the Morphe M443 like eyeliner brush. So this one is a nice little like gel pot, and I'm just gonna do my cut crease in there because you see it all the time. They kind of get that going in there. I might just actually go in with the black shadow from the Berlin Underground palette and just save the Stila pot for the regular one. So we're just gonna see how this works. Wow. This is interesting. This is definitely a style. You know, I don't see anyone doing this now in terms of everyday makeup. Maybe for runway, but not every day. Or if you do, you're brave. Props to you. You can't say this isn't a look. It's a look, all right. It's different. But hey, at least the foundation looks good. I'm not sure about the eyes, but we're getting there. So I am going to go in with the Stila Smudge Pot for the regular eyeliner, just close to the lash line, and I'm going to go back in and just kind of dip it with my Morphe brush. So sorry if that took a hot minute trying to like even out the wing here. You guys know that like wing eyeliner is not my forte. I'm trying to be better about it. But it actually is a little bit easier doing the wing eyeliner with the pot eyeliner versus like doing it with the felt tip pen. Now I do like that top lid, actually that black like cut crease better with this like little cat eye going on in there, trust me. The next thing I'm gonna do is Twiggy's Iconic. She draws on her bottom lashes, so I'm gonna over exaggerate the eyes and just kind of do the same thing going in with the Stila Pot and just over exaggerating the eyelashes. But you see like all the photos with her, she like does the little fake lashes going on. It's just so iconic. I just love it. Let me tell you, it takes a hot minute, takes a village and some handiwork to get the eyelashes going on. But I'm still gonna go in with my regular Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. Just, even though I am gonna put on fake lashes, because she does, Twiggy wears a lot of fake lashes in her old pictures. So I am gonna just set the base and put on my regular mascara before popping on my big eyelashes. And for my fake lashes, I am gonna go in with the Eyelure Definition Eyelash Pack. So this one just has like bigger, fun, full like lashes. So I am gonna pop these on to kind of give like, I want everyone to be looking at the eyes. I want you to be gravitating towards my eyes. Doesn't that like make a world of a difference compared to the look? It is harder to see the cut crease, but these lashes are just so fun. I want to get it going, gotta complete it. Wow, now that is some eye look. So I am gonna make them pop a little bit more with my NYX white eye pencil. I'm just gonna do this on the bottom lash to really like emphasize my lashes though. We're just gonna make this pop. Ooh, this pencil is bright. Like, look at this. It's crazy. Like, this is actually kind of cool. I'm actually excited to see how this turned out. And last but not least, we're going to move on to the lips. And since the eyes are so crazy, I'm just going to keep everything else very simple. So I am going to just go in with the Morphe lip liner in the color Fairy Dust. And just outlining a natural lip. I'm just keeping it a nice little nude since this part is so crazy. And I am gonna complete my lips with the Morphe lip gloss, and this is in the shade Flower Crower, which is just like flower crown, not flower crower. Jeez, Veronica, what's wrong with you? And I'm just gonna add a little gloss to my lips. And we're just gonna set the face since I'm oily. Woo! And this should last all day. All right, guys, so this is the final look for my 60s like Twiggy inspired look. This is definitely an intense look, though I do feel like my eyes pop a bit more. Everything was in the eyes. Everything was doing the eye work. There was a lot of like, it was a lot of doing the eyeliner. Like, this was definitely a look for the time. You know, I don't see many people wearing this look every day now. If you are, like, let's hang out, like, please, let's be friends. You seem really cool then. This is also just like not my everyday look. I do love these eyelashes. Like, if you guys can like see, these are just like such fun dramatic eyelashes. And then I drew on the bottom lashes with the Painterly pot, and then I just kept everything simple with the lips just because this eye look is so crazy. I don't want to do a crazy pop of like a lip color and this like blue eye look going on. But I had a lot of fun with this, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys liked the look and that this was something different. You guys learned something. I will see you guys soon, and thank you for watching. Just please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So thank you.